According to the Hebrew Bible, it was the first temple in Jerusalem and was built during Solomon's reign, finished by 957 BC. The temple stood until its destruction 4 centuries later by the Neo-Babylonian Empire. It was the place where the Ark of the Covenant was located, with the 2 iconic overarching angels, though we will discuss this later on. First of all, Solomon's temple was said to be constituted primarily of a sanctuary, or main hall, and an inner sanctuary. The plan description in the Bible is very similar to many Near Eastern temples of that time, such as at Tel Arid, with a forecourt, altar, a holy space, and even holier space behind that, constituting of 2 incense holders, then 2 stones that are aniconic, represent the presence of God. The walls of the sanctuary were said to be lined with cedar, on which were curved figures of cherubim, palm trees and open flowers that were overlaid with gold. Palm trees was decorated on the temple. Palm tree representations were also used in Babylon, around royal spaces, and even King Solomon's palace was said to be decorated with palm trees. It was associated with royalty. The cherubim would have looked like Assyrian lamassu because they were originally conceived to be sphinx-like. The cherubim in the book of Ezekiel, for instance, was conceived having 2 pairs of wings and 4 faces, that of a lion, an ox, a human, and an eagle. Furthermore, the temple of Endara in Syria, its entrance is guarded by cherubim that look like lamassu. As for the open flowers, which can represent beauty, growth, or life, this is similar to Assyrian symbolism of time, where we have an illustration of a metalworking that is supposed to depict a tree and symbolize fertility. These 3 elements could symbolize life in 3 stages. Firstly, life rooted and growing, like the palm tree, life expanded like the open flower, and life in its highest state, the life of a cherub. We move forward to the inner sanctuary. He placed the cherubim inside the innermost room of the temple, with their wings spread out. The wing of one cherub touched one wall, while the wing of the other touched the outer wall, and their wings touched each other in the middle of the room. A room was said to be overlaid with gold, and was made to receive the Ark of the Covenant, which would have been situated underneath the 2 cherubim. They can't show God directly, so the space beneath that's overshadowed by the 2 wings represents the presence of God. As stated before, the cherubim would have originally been conceived as lamassu. The angels here are a modern perspective on how they would have looked like. The visual vocabulary is mostly accurate of an Iron Age temple, except for it being covered in gold. This accuracy reinforces its existence. Most scholars today agree that a temple did exist on the Temple Mount by the time of Nebuchadnezzar's II siege on Jerusalem. The construction date and identity of the builder are debated though. No direct evidence has been found for its existence. Yet at the same time, no real archaeological excavations have ever been done on the location due to the extreme political sensitivity of the site.